Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Warcraft Rumble is going through some really tough times right now. The game has been broken for several days. There are multiple game-breaking bugs right now. So some people can't log into the game at all. They go into infinite loading loops. For some people, some content crashes. It can be searches that crash. It can be campaign missions that crash. Yeah, and this is plain awful. This was all from a patch that was released on Friday, and on Friday it was optional, so you had to go into the App Store to get that patch and update, which I of course did, and yeah, the game has been getting worse for me ever since. And during the weekend that update was forced, so everyone got the forced download out of that, and that just skyrocketed the number of problems. To make matters worse, Blizzard did not work on any of these problems during the weekend, so Saturday and Sunday were completely lost. Yesterday, Monday, they started working on these. They initially promised that they would get a fix on Monday, but they didn't, and on Monday they promised that they would get a fix on Tuesday. That would be in California time, so Tuesday night for those of us in Europe, for example. Yeah, so what's the latest that Blizzard has to say about this? Here's what Janas wrote last night. Fixes are in the works and are likely to arrive tomorrow. Likely to arrive, by the way. Despite the intended design for the NACMO Fair tickets from daily offers to be counted as guild contributions, it looks like there was a miscommunication internally. This was turned off. That has taken second priority to getting the game up and running for players again. As of right now, I do not have any sort of solution for guest accounts. The best I can do is recommend that players please link their account to a Battle.net account to help avoid losing an account. Internal conversations are going on to see if anything can be done to assist on this front, but I don't have any information at this time. Yeah, so all of those crash problems, some of those can be fixed by uninstalling the game and reinstalling the game. However, it turns out that if you are playing on a guest account and you uninstall and you reinstall the game, then your account is gone. Poof, gone with the wind. Nothing left. Except that, of course, people still see that you're in the guild, so the account isn't actually gone. Your access to it is simply gone. Now, in the past, Blizzard has returned people's access to their guest accounts. For example, a couple of Reddit posts here had a similar problem a while back. They were able to recover all progress. Did take some back and forth with support until I got someone who could help me. Happened to me too. You need to know things like your name, your guild name, can prove that you haven't logged for a certain time on your guest account. They can link it to a Battle.net account. Yeah, Blizzard support nowadays is renowned to be super bad. It's like the worst customer support in the world, pretty much, because whenever you have a problem with Blizzard, you have to file repeated tickets, ticket after ticket after ticket after ticket, and maybe somewhere along the line, maybe on your 10th ticket or so, you're actually going to get somebody who can help you. And that's obviously not a great thing. But, well, that's the advice that I have given to people, and that's the kind of advice that these people have been able to recover their accounts with previously. However, this time, Blizzard just doesn't care. Now, the best repeated tickets can get is something like this. Let's delve into this together. After reviewing your account details and the provided information, I found that as previously told by previous game masters, the only way to recover access to your account is by logging into it through the mobile device that was created on. And blah 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 blah. So now even repeated tickets don't get people their guest accounts back. And if you uninstalled the game and reinstalled trying to avoid the bugs and you were on a guest account, then yeah, Blizzard does not currently help you at all with that. So if you're now considering, okay, should I uninstall and reinstall to try to get my game to work? Well, how do you know if you're on a guest account? Well, you can see it in the game, if you can get into the game. There's a couple of ways. In the login screen, it shows up as guest accounts. Here, the screenshot of Grey Yeti, a guest account. And also, when you go into your profile in the game, then you can see whether it's connected to Battle.net or whether it asks you to connect it to Battle.net. So that OG account is connected to Battle.net. That is perfectly safe. You can, however, also check if you have a Rumble account from the Battle.net website. So if you go to Battle.net website, log into your account, go to your games and subscriptions, you can see, okay, do I have Warcraft Rumble? Obviously, that doesn't tell you which Warcraft Rumble account that is, only that there is a Warcraft Rumble account on this Battle.net account. Then you can also go into your transaction history and you can go into your virtual wallet there, and then you can check what kind of transactions you have had there. So you can try to see a little bit deeper into, okay, is this my actual Rumble account that I'm actively using? So there are ways to check whether you are on a guest account or whether you have linked to Battle.net. And if you're on a guest account, you really should link to Battle.net as soon as you can. That said, simply playing as guest does not imply that your progress can be irretrievably lost. Blizzard seems to think it does mean that now, but they didn't think so before. And if you look at the in-game language of creating an account, jump right into the game, progress is saved on your device's cloud account, connect to Battle.net anytime. Or, if you're connecting a guest account to Battle.net, turn your Warcraft Rumble guest account into a Battle.net account. The Battle.net account perks are improved account security and shared progress and purchase history across all devices. Nothing here is said about not losing your account if Blizzard screws up. So, yeah. So, does it go under account security? No, it does not. There is a very established definition of account security, and that is protecting your account against unauthorized access or theft. Nothing about just like losing your account entirely in the first place. So Blizzard's own language does not imply at all that guest account is at risk, and this is just I don't even know. This is just really bad from Blizzard. To make matters worse, as if you can still make matters worse with Rumble, some people cannot actually connect their guest accounts to Battle.net. For example, Frag here tries to connect the guest account to Battle.net, and the game claims that the accounts are from different regions. But you cannot actively choose or even see your Rumble region, so if you end up in a position like that, then what are you going to do? Not much. You can try customer support. Good luck with that. Blizzard customer support. It used to be great, but nowadays it is the worst in the world. Because it really should not be that hard. All they need to do is find the guest account, verify the ownership of the account, and connect it to a Battle.net account. Okay, I can see that in some cases with completely free-to-play players, it might be difficult to do the first couple of steps. But for any account that has ever made a purchase, well, players can find their receipts for their purchases from their Play Store, App Store, and then they can show that, hey, okay, I have done this purchase, you see, with this account. Like, okay, that should be enough to track everything and verify the ownership. So at the very least, everyone who has ever spent any money on this game, it should be fairly trivial for Blizzard to realize, okay, yeah, that's you and that's your account. But yeah, Blizzard, for some reason, I can't even fathom, I can't begin to describe how disappointed I am with Blizzard right now. And this is, I don't know. This is definitely the worst thing that has ever happened to Warcraft Rumble. Because, like, okay, we have had game-breaking bugs before. We had stuff that doesn't work. Yeah, okay, well, if you can't even play the game for a day or two, like, in the end, who really cares? Like, you can find something else to do for a day or two. If you get some fun times from the game in the future, if there's good content coming, even losing access to for a couple of days, you're going to forget about that. Maybe not forget about that, but at least it just doesn't become that relevant. But if you lose your account, well, then that's it. That's over. I mean, you can start from scratch, but why would you if you have already spent like hundreds of hours in the game and then the game company just randomly takes your account away? Yeah, that's probably going to be game over. Anyway, hopefully Blizzard will get something going on with this, and we, the players, need to pressure Blizzard to do that. So write down in the comment section if you have lost your guest account. Let's at least show Blizzard that this is a major problem. I don't know if that's going to help at all. I mean, Blizzard is not exactly known for taking player feedback into account. But yeah, that's sort of Rumble stuff going on right now. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.